Right. Hey guys,
Hey.
I'm here with Generation Y.
What up, family?
So this is episode 2. So we went from like episode with just cash chats, but now we're in our partnering era. Okay. So first, let's talk about what is Generation Y.
Let me tell you. Okay, President.
Yes, let's hear it.
So, yeah. Oh, sorry. I want to get in on that. Okay, cool. Generation Y, WHY, we are a local nonprofit organization that goes into schools all over the nation speaking about anti-bullying, suicide prevention, and mental health. And we do it through the creative arts. So we have rappers, dancers, spoken word artists, motivational speakers, a live DJ, providing a whole experience for students. And then also we are now, which is, I don't know when this is dropping, but we are coming out with a Gen Y class. It's pretty dope.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
That's like really cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. So that's some new news that Cash Chats just found out.
Hey,
and you just found out.
on some early information.
Yeah, that's some news. That's some juice and tea. All the things.
So I think it's really cool that y'all do like in the arts form because like personally I'm a dancer and like
Prove it. I'm just playing. I'm playing.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But so like I've grown up and I feel like arts are something that, like it's a big deal for some people and some people also don't realize like what is a dance like. So I think it's really like that's something I really appreciate about Gen Y is y'all use a unique form of like awareness, not just like oh this is what I do. Y'all have found like a new unique way. What do y'all personally? Because wait, you can rap. We talked about this earlier.
Yeah. Yes.
I, in fact, have no bars in this vocal cord, but
Yeah.
like, hey, my name is Julia.
Hold on. Yeah.
I can't rap, but I'm
okay.
trying to see ya.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what's up. So you're asking. Sorry, you're asking what we do within the group.
Yeah. What are y'all's roles in Generation Y?
Yeah, so my name is Jordan Miller. I started Generation Y 6 years ago, and I do motivational speaking, spoken word, and I rap. Yes, ma'am.
My name is Marcus Black, also known as M Black Speaks, and I do crumping, I do baking, I do none of the above.
I was like, wow. We went from rapping to baking.
No. What I actually do, I am a motivational speaker, and I'm an author. So I get to inspire you because you got a lot more than you think in the tank. So yeah, I'm a motivational speaker. I'm a best-selling author.
Wait, really?
I am, and I help other people become best-selling.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
So do y'all?
And the newest member of the team.
So am I next?
Say less.
Let's go.
Listen, when I graduate, I'll hit y'all up.
Bet.
Let me graduate high school
Behind
first.
the camera back here, we have Stuart Bennett with Studio Arts. He's on the team as well. He's creating most of all of our, if not all of our content, which is right here.
Ching.
Love it. So, yes.
So I feel like one of the ways like Cash knows Generation Y so well is because of y'all's like social media. Like how has social media helped Generation Y like grow?
It helps us grow. I mean, for one, we travel all over, and then we also like that experience is really dope. You know, obviously for students, but I just feel like I needed a preferences. This is sweet tea that's in the cup. Just for the audience, I don't want to act like I'm some rapper out here.
I can confirm that.
But Red Diamond, the best. But like social media has really helped in the sense of like, obviously we travel all over and see 20,000 students annually, and as of November we've hit 140,000 students in the past 6 years live.
Oh my god!
And so, thank you. Yes,
that is amazing.
Shout out Cash Chats.
We here.
But social media has expanded that reach to like people that have not been able to, you know, come to the experiences, but then also it's impacted parents, and so it's dope for like, you know, the students to be able to get impacted and us post positive, you know, content, but then also goofy content, so we connect with the students, but then also like the parents come on and they're like, wow, these guys are kind of funny, but then also it's like I would rather my kid watch these guys than whatever trash is going on social media. So, I'm sorry. What you want to say that in the mic?
I said I'm not funny. You're funny. I'm serious.
I feel like I'm the funny one here.
Oh,
Tell us a joke.
Knock.
I was. Oh, my twin flame just went off. Holy moly! You're not. Sorry, you kind of missed the knock. Okay, ready? Hold on. Knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Answer.
Well, you interrupted me.
Moo.
Okay. That was great.
I'm the jokester.
That's going to be cut, right? Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Excellent. I meant like a cut, like a short.
Spicy.
Anyways, come on. We just talked about this, man. Anyways, but yes.
Okay, so I have an idea. Quick little break. We're going to play a little game that I introduced to them.
Okay.
Well, that I didn't, but, our Stuco did. It's the One Marshmallow. Check it out. Woo.
Perfect.
Y'all remember?
Let's get it.
Kind of.
Okay, I'm going to put the mic down because this is going to get crazy. Okay, y'all going to stay on tempo.
Let's go.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
I'm going to start it. So, One Marshmallow. Check it out. Woo. Okay. One Marshmallow.
Ooh.
He loses.
Sorry, wait.
I said one marshmallow.
Wait. I said
One
one
Check it out.
Check it
Oh,
out. See,
move.
So we all
gonna
pat. So
get out
it's
too.
everyone patting, and it goes one marshmallow,
Check it out.
Move.
two marshmallow.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you say woo.
Not move.
No, woo. No moves.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Here we go.
One marshmallow,
Check it out.
two marshmallow.
Check it out.
Move.
What?
He's supposed to say two marshmallows.
Two marshmallow.
Check it out.
Yeah, because then it goes
so
two
two.
times. Okay, it's
That's
okay.
done.
Run it back.
If you lose again, you're out.
Yeah, you're out for real.
Okay. Out for real? Like in life?
Get
No,
out.
you're out for real. See the door, sir.
I just want to make sure we're serious. One marshmallow,
Check it out.
two marshmallow.
Two marshmallows.
You can come back.
Oh, thank you
Okay.
so much.
Well,
Yes. Yeah.
the moral of the story: we're not good at this game.
Oh, I took yours.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
We're not good at this
That
game.
was just,
He's worse than me though, so I feel good in my
It
soul.
was like a solid first, second, third.
Yeah.
If we were
I'll
giving,
give you that.
if we were giving trophies, it would go to. But like, I'm just kidding. Y'all get like the participation, right?
We're here for
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay, so another thing is Generation Y does have a podcast,
We do.
and so from podcast to podcast, because y'all are very like well known on your other platforms. So what made you think like to start another one in the shape of like a podcast?
We created a podcast because I wanted, for one, during 2020, everybody and their mother was making a podcast. And then, so I had a lot of talented friends, still have a lot of talented friends. That sounds like they're all gone.
One time.
But like, no, I believe in people and I care about people. And I want to be able to gas them up in any way possible. So I was like, the easiest way to do that would be to let's turn some cameras on and share your story, you know? And so that was my favorite part about it. And, you know, it caught traction as well. And so I don't know what you said earlier, but you said our podcast is ranked what? Both of our, he has one as well.
within the top 5% of all podcasts globally.
That is
So
like,
also check out
just
the Vitalize.
just like
Revitalize?
The Vitalize.
The Vitalize podcast too.
the
that's it.
Vitalize.
Yeah.
And then
It
y'all's
means to give life to.
Generation
Say it
Y.
again.
It means to give life to.
Because you can.
Because you can.
Let's go.
That was pretty good.
Ugh.
You do that too sometimes.
Listen, I think like the podcast, I remember like whenever we were first starting, I was a little worried. I was like, I'm not really sure.
Why?
Because I feel like a podcast, it sounds more of like an adult thing. Like I haven't really heard a lot of like more teenage, like I've seen some like dads and daughters go on one, it's cute. But so I think where I like worried is like, is it going to be like weird because it is new that like we have teenagers running one? Because like my respect for y'all is crazy, not only because like y'all are an organization, but y'all are also like adults. Y'all are my So like it is really cool that I'm like get to interview y'all, even though I'm just in the high school position.
So, a couple things. Number one, a podcast is just a show. It's a radio show. So there's been teenagers hosting radio shows since before we were born, since the radio existed. So when you think about that, it's like, oh yeah, this is a radio show. You guys got a radio show.
Hey, tune in.
And the next thing is, don't ever discount your leadership because of your youth. Because if you look at most of the movements, like worldwide in the history of the world, have all been started by teenagers. Mm-hmm. So if you go back and you look at all these big mega waves from like 60s and 70s and 80s, 90s, all the way up to now, it's always you. It's not the old people. Mm-hmm. It's you. We ain't the old people yet. We on the way. We ain't there yet. But it's you guys who are starting the movement. So when you look at yourself, like your leadership, doesn't matter if you're talking to the president or whoever you're talking to, it still principally applies because a leader is a leader no matter what context you put them in. So shout out to you for being a dope leader.
It doesn't matter about your position to have an impact. You know what I'm saying? So your position in your mind, you feel like you got to be here to be able to create. But like you see kids on social media that are like the most popular on these platforms like TikTok and YouTube is like they're even making money and making a living off of. My son watches Ryan's World, and I looked at this kid's income. Okay, it probably goes to his parents, obviously, but you know what I'm saying? This kid is like worth so many millions of dollars, and that's just one avenue. He's got toys, he's got all this kind of stuff. And so anyways, but I'm saying is like it really does not matter about your age. The only position that you got to worry about is you showing up. Mm-hmm. So that's what I would say.
Yeah, it really does mean a lot because Cash Chats, like we did a lot of thinking, and whenever we first started, like we always had the vision like we want to get students, different people, like other schools. Like we want to take this and add more collaboration, more like communication in a sense, because we do spend a lot of time with our schools. So like, what can we get from other people's voices? Like who else? So like whenever we got like someone commented on our post from Generation Y, and like that was such a big deal for us because it like what I really appreciate about Gen Y is y'all have created such a great like platform for yourselves, and we are not very big yet, but like we're trying, and y'all are like taking a second to be like, okay, like I see them and I want to help them out, and now I'm gonna go back and go do something cool again. But like, so it means a lot that y'all like realize that there's other places that y'all can lift up too while lifting up yourselves.
I love everything you just said, and that's really powerful. But again, it's like I think. And this isn't just something you're doing. I see this a lot with people. So when you're listening to us or you're watching this, wherever you are, really think about how you view yourself in the grand scheme of things. Because, yes, we've been all over the place. Yes, we just been in the magazine, Forbes, shameless plug. I was in Michigan 2 days ago with a group of kids from Michigan and had an incredible time with them. We were in Broken Bow yesterday with a group of kids. Super dope. I'll be in Utah in 2 days. But you said, man, y'all go do all these cool things. Then you get to come spend some time with us and you get to go do more cool things. Mm. And I'm like, in my mind, the coolest thing I get to do today is sit here and have this conversation with you and be talking to you guys. So it's like, this is on the list of cool things we get to do. This is as cool as anything else we'll ever do. And so that to say, we're grateful for the opportunity to come and be a part of this from the ground floor. When this is big, listen, when y'all watch this and y'all run it back 10 years from now.
Run it back.
And you see us. We was here. Gen Y was here in the beginning.
In the beginning. Since our day ones.
When it smelled like deliciousness up in here. Remember that?
It does smell. It smells like flowers.
I think it does.
Roses.
It doesn't smell like flowers.
Yeah.
It smells like roses.
But okay, I'm sorry.
You gotta address it sometime.
Okay. But we appreciate y'all for coming on. Thank you
much.
Very much.
And to also say, like you said.
And to also say what?
Sorry.
Say it again.
I was gonna say like you. What's funny because like we were talking to a couple. Well, we were in Broken Bow yesterday in front of like a district of of schools, and a group of girls came up to me and they were saying, thank you for everything that you do. Thank you for taking your time out of your day. But just like what Marcus is saying, it's like we started Generation Y for y'all in the sense of like this is for you. This is not like this is a waste of our time. We got to, you know what I'm saying? But we created something because, first of all, like in a sense, and I sometimes like try to take myself out of, the position I'm in and just oversees things, right? But like I look at Generation Y and it's like, dang, we created this thing because in a sense it's like this is something that I wish I had whenever I was a kid. Like nobody, was going to schools. They're probably like tearing phone books up or something like that. But like it was like super corny. But I wish I had something that was able, like somebody that cared enough to come to my school, talk to us, and also just talk to my student council, you know what I'm saying? And actually share wisdom on like social media, how to be an influencer, all that kind of stuff. And it's like, nothing was going on back then in that. And it wasn't even that long ago. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now I think in hindsight, we're doing something in the sense of we're trying to impact our younger self because we see it whenever students, light up whenever we show up and it's like, we're really not anything. We're like super corny. And like, you know what I'm saying? Marcus is the only cool one of the group, I guess. So, but that's what I'm saying is like, this is for you because in a sense, whenever you get 10 years down the road, you're going to be creating something that you wish you had. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's dope that y'all started with this.
Yeah, I completely agree. Especially because, like, I don't think, like, my high school opinions, like, throughout student, like, my leadership role, it would be so different if y'all wouldn't have come to state. And if y'all wouldn't have come to our school and then come to state again. Like, I definitely, like, that kick-started, I feel like, a lot for, especially, like, Cash's student council personally, because, like, that's what I do know. And 100%, like, y'all coming just, like, student council got to see y'all in three different times. But, like, just our school, like, our other student body, like, they got to see y'all once. And just that was so much. Like, it was such a big deal. So, I completely agree. Like, it is, like, we are so lucky to have groups like y'all who, like, care about our generation coming up and, like, our perspectives and realizing, like, we're all just people going through the same thing. Same life.
Yeah. It's a journey to the process, yeah.
Also, there's one person on your team. Him and I are best friends, and I was hoping to see him today, but it's okay. I miss you. Julian? We have a handshake.
Your best friend?
We have a handshake. Like, we're, like...
Julian's taking offense to that.
Well,
I'm not taking offense.
I'm sorry. Like, this dude and I, like, we have a handshake every time we see each other. Okay, so the first time, whenever he came to state, we were talking it up. And then he came to Cash, and I was telling him about my life, and he was like, no, keep me updated. And he followed me on Instagram.
Oh, my goodness. Julian, what a guy.
Me and my best friend.
I'm okay with this cool. Because I wasn't here. So, pleasure to meet you. I feel like I'm going to replace Julian. Yeah. But you were here, so...
Okay, no, like, we're best friends too, but, like, okay, guys.
Do you see where he is and where I am? Exactly.
Listen.
Who showed up?
Julian.
Who's your favorite now?
I can't keep defending you, bro. I can't keep defending you. Listen. You're like best friend number one right now, and he's like...
This has been Cash Chats. We appreciate
and we'll see you next time.
Oh, you're about to say it. No, say it, man. Ready? Say it like you mean it.
I said, go be great because you can.
You can. Woo!